This is JGN. It's always on. Welcome to our new program I would like to call Memes on the Internet. These are looking back some of their memes have scattered all over your internet. Today's video, we've been scattered by memes have could been caused by moms on the net.
Oh, Mom, don't worry that this long-distance call's on my bill.
Did not.
Shh. I've tried, but Mikey won't eat it.
Did not. So.
Oh, you know, he eats nothing but peanut butter sandwiches.
That's not true.
Hang on. What's the problem here?
Kara said some guy named Paul Bunyan ate 16 cows for lunch. That's what my teacher said.
Trish, I fixed it. I just have this one small piece left over.
Yeah, that's nice. Yes, Mom, I am listening. And don't worry this call's on my bill. It's no problem. Why don't I call you later, Mom?
What's in the pot?
Broccoli. Don't worry about Mikey being a picky eater, Mom.
Broccoli?
I think he's getting over it.
Gross. I want peanut butter.
Trish.
Deb, hi, how are you?
Okay, have you spoken to Melanie?
Yeah, she called this morning, said she'd try to make it, but she's a little swamped.
What a day.
What happened with you?
You go first.
Okay, well, I tell you. I was in the
Oh,
kitchen.
Mom,
don't worry that this long-distance call's on my bill.
Did not. So. Did not. So. Kara said some guy named Paul Bunyan ate 16 cows for lunch.
I just have this one small piece left over.
Broccoli? Gross. I want peanut butter.
What did you do?
What else? I tapped into the power.
Tell me about it.
There I was, an ordinary mom.
Need help? Visit our website at www.saveyoursanity.com. Or just save your sanity by tapping into the resources of more than 40,000 helpful websites.
Then I slid into my computer chair, and with a few clicks of my mouse, I became a mom on the net with the world at my fingertips. To cut down on my phone bill, I wrote my mother a letter. Then in 1/6 of a second, I emailed the letter from my computer to hers. I found some great information on engine repair for John. Kara and I read up on Paul Bunyan. I found some delicious sandwich recipes that Mikey actually ate. Then my budding artists found some great craft projects on their computer, which kept them occupied while I had quiet time with the baby.
Bravo!
And you?
I had your typical 90-mile-an-hour don't stop till you drop day. Unfortunately, it started out too slow. Come on, cooperate. I've got to be at work in 30 minutes. I can't believe this. I need a more reliable car.
Mom, can you help me with something tonight?
What, honey?
I have to do a 12th-grade report on Africa with maps of all the mountains and rivers and tributaries.
Rivers and tributaries. Okay. The boss needs a stock report by 12 noon. Hello? You need to know the theme of the baby shower I'm in charge of. By tomorrow. No problem.
And was it a problem?
It could have been. There I was, your typical working mom, but with a few clicks of my mouse.
Dun, 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 dun,
I found a
dun, dun,
car
dun.
with 6 cylinders, great gas mileage, and it's right in my price range. Gave Chrissy a stack of paperwork on Africa, almost as high as the Kilimanjaro mountain she's reporting on. Got a current stock report from my boss, and looked up baby shower themes. I think I'll choose the Fiesta theme.
Good choice. That sounds like fun.
How does anyone have time to have fun?
Melanie!
You made it.
I'm so sorry I missed lunch. I had to go to the library to copy reference material for Nikki's report on New Zealand, and that took forever. Then I went to the bookstore to get a cookbook of low-fat recipes for that party that I might go to with George Cooper on Saturday. And of course the book was sold out, so now I get to drive back there on Thursday. I had to drive to my sister's and drop off a poem. She wants it for her second graders tomorrow.
Melanie,
And then,
are you on the internet?
isn't that for techno geeks with spreadsheets?
Oh, Mel, you need the power. Come on.
Meet you both at my house.
Hello, I'm Trish Casey, founder and editor of The Mommy Times, an online magazine for moms.
And I'm Deb Rome, computer consultant and owner of Deb's Webs, a web design company. And this is Melanie. Join us now as we explore the power of the internet.
We're Moms on the Net. We became Moms on the Net because there are so many resources available on the internet for moms and their families.
After teaching countless internet seminars to women, we realize that many people are intimidated by the net.
We also know that once you tap into the power of the internet and experience the resources of the world, literally at your fingertips, you'll wonder why you waited so long.
The net is exciting.
So enjoy our action-packed internet adventure, because when it's time for the real action, we surf the net. Learn with us as we ride the wave of information called the internet. We created Moms on the Net for 3 reasons. First, we want all women to share an awareness of the resources available for them on the net.
Second, we want moms to be comfortable helping their kids on the net and know how to monitor their activities.
Our country's leaders say it's their goal that by the year 2000, all public classrooms will be wired for the internet.
And third, the more frequently women get on the internet and use it, the more there'll be services targeted and developed for women. Are you ready, Melanie?
I guess so.
Okay, so what the heck's the net?
The Internet's a network of thousands of computers worldwide communicating and sharing information with each other.
A single computer in the home of one mom on the net can easily communicate with computers throughout the world.
The Internet is one entity with many different components. 2 of the most widely used components of the Internet are electronic mail, or email, and the World Wide Web.
To visualize the way it works, imagine the internet like a giant octopus with its many arms extending outward on their own. Email and the World Wide Web are 2 of the arms extending out from the internet, each arm entirely separate from the other, yet both part of the same body.
Email is one of the easiest, most inexpensive communication tools available today. You can instantly send or receive text from one computer to another. Email's great for anything you might use paper mail or the phone for: letters, recipes, jokes, poems, even business.
The World Wide Web is abbreviated www. Now, we've all seen www.this and www.that. This www is part of the address for each communication site or website on the World Wide Web. Unlike email, which has only text, the web can combine text, pictures, animation, and sound. Car manufacturers, movies, and even the Discovery Channel have websites. Most businesses and modern products now have a website.
The Internet was born in 1969. Masterminded by the Department of Defense, it was a computer linking system originally intended for the use of educational facilities and the government. Thanks to the brain power and the innovation of many different people and organizations, the Internet has now grown strong.
One of our most frequently asked questions is, when I'm on America Online, CompuServe, or the Microsoft Network, am I on the internet?
Many people think that an online service and the internet are the same, but they're not.
If you become a member of an online service, you're actually on a private computer network, but you may still access the internet through these online services. Once you actually get on, you're communicating with thousands of computers.
Through the wonders of modern technology, it's now possible to access the internet through a phone line and view it on a television set.
But currently, the most popular and most widely available means is through your computer. And for this, you need 5 things.
The first thing you'll need, of course, is a computer, either a PC or a Macintosh. It doesn't matter.
Second, a modem, which connects your computer to a phone line. Modems can be internal, which means the modem gets installed inside your computer, or they can be external, which means they're a separate piece of equipment that gets connected to a cable. External modems also have indicator lights that are helpful. Your modem should have a 14.4 baud rate or faster. The baud rate is the rate at which the modem transmits computer data through a phone line.
Third, a telephone connection. You can use your current phone line. However, if your mom is trying to call to give you a break by watching your kids for the afternoon, she'll get a busy signal.
Fourth, an Internet Service Provider or ISP account. More about that in a minute.
Fifth, Internet Service Provider software, which comes with the ISP account. Okay, for a new car and a trip to Europe, what are the 5 things you need?
A computer, a modem, a telephone line, an internet service provider, and Internet Service Provider software.
Okay, that's great. Now let's assume you have a computer, a modem, and a phone line all squared away.
The web is used to communicate.
To get your computer ready to communicate with another computer, you'll use 3 communication tools in a similar manner in which you'd use a long-distance phone company, a telephone, and the Yellow Pages. You'll start with an Internet Service Provider or an ISP. When you become connected to an ISP, this gives your modem someplace to call. Choosing a provider is similar to selecting a long-distance telephone company. These providers charge by the month and give unlimited access to the Internet.
No matter which ISP you choose, you can always access other computers served by different ISPs. It's kind of like making a long-distance phone call to a friend who may subscribe to a different long-distance carrier than you do.
There are 2 different kinds of providers. One that connects you directly to the Internet for a monthly flat fee, and the other that provides additional services and features, but may charge you by the hour to access the Internet.
Your ISP should provide you with a local phone number to dial into the Internet and a personal email address.
The second communication tool you'll use is software. You'll need certain software installed on your computer so you can navigate the web. The word software means a program that gets installed on your computer, which acts as an interpreter, converting a computer code into easily readable text, pictures, and animation that you can see. Installing software on your computer is kind of like putting a brain into the body of your computer.
The software used to navigate the web is called a browser. The browser will allow you to physically look at or browse through sites on the web. The browser is like the telephone. It's the tool that provides direct access to the website that you're interested in. The 2 most popular browser products are the Netscape Navigator and Microsoft Explorer.
The third communication tool is called a search engine. The search engine is like the Yellow Pages. It allows you to search for a company, a website, or information by using a keyword or subject.
Okay, to win a 24-hour shopping spree and relaxing foot massage, name the 3 communication tools that are similar to a long-distance phone company, the telephone, and the Yellow Pages.
The phone company would be the Internet Service Provider or the ISP. The phone would be the browser, and the Yellow Pages would be the search engine.
You got it!
Okay, now, Trish mentioned www.this and www.that. Let's www.explain it.
These addresses are called Uniform Resource Locators, or URLs, and sometimes nicknamed URLs. Each URL has several parts. The HTTP at the beginning is an abbreviation for Hypertext Transfer Protocol, which is just the fancy name for the way that web info is transferred and the way the computer knows where we're trying to go.
After the www, the next part of the URL is the name of the company, organization, or individual who owns the site. The .com at the end of the address tells us that this website is run commercially rather than by a university or government agency. For instance, if the site were run by a university, the address would end with .edu instead of .com.
Now that we've talked about what's involved in the web setup, we're going to visit some sites and learn how to tap into the power. We're going to show you how to get on the web, although your situation may vary slightly depending on the setup of your computer.
This is the Mommy Times website. What you're seeing now is what's called the home page of the website. A site can be one page or many pages. A home page has text to give you information, pictures and animations called graphics to make it appealing to the eye, and may have multimedia such as audio and video.
Essentially, the home page is the entryway or front door to the website.
You may come in through another page on the website, similar to sneaking in the back door or window of your home, but the home page is the front door.
Many sites have links that connect web pages or websites on 2 different computers. You simply click on the link and automatically connect, as with this Moms on the Net link. When exploring a website, the arrow from your mouse will automatically transform into a pointing hand when it contacts a link. Links you've already visited will change color.
Okay, we know that the URL for the Mommy Times is www.mommytimes.com, but you won't always know what the URL is for the information you're trying to find.
Could you use a search engine?
Definitely. And the best way to find a search engine is to click on the search button at the top of your browser. Several popular search engine choices appear. Click on the one you want to use and type in a word or phrase that you'd like to look up. Then click the button to the right of your entry to start the search.
Melanie, come here. You are going to love this. Let's type in one of my favorite things. How about flowers?
Whoa, look at all those flower sites. Can you believe it? Melanie, why don't you pick one?
How about this one? Flower Link?
Then we can go to any of these websites by clicking on one of these links. You can access company news, explore countless topics, and many of these sites even have order forms so you can order products directly. You can use a credit card, which makes shopping on the net very convenient. Although, you know, some people have expressed some concern about doing this.
Credit card numbers are coded when passing through the internet, then protected by a security system called a firewall.
Okay, Melanie, for the grand prize of 5 minutes of uninterrupted bathroom time, what does this address tell us?
It tells us this site is on the World Wide Web. The owner of the site is Flower Link, and it's a commercial site.
All right, you go, girl. And if you ever want to go back to the home page, if you get lost or need to return to something you've seen earlier, click the back button. You can also click the forward button to move through your pages.
With all the great information on the web, you're sure to find websites you'll want to refer back to again and again. You can do this by bookmarking a specific address or site.
Simply go to the top of your computer screen to add bookmarks and click. You'll be able to return to that site instantly, anytime. And that's about it for the web. Let's move on to the wonders of email.
Remember that the web and email are two separate arms on the internet. So, we're going to switch from the web to email now.
Email is the most widely used internet feature. Once you use email, you'll want to steer clear of traditional mail or snail mail whenever possible. Email is included with your ISP account, transmits instantly, and there's no limit to the number of letters you may send or receive.
Each person on the internet has his or her own individual email address where messages can be sent or received. Since email and the World Wide Web are two separate entities, entirely unrelated, they require two different addresses. Many people mistakenly believe that their website is their email address. Not so.
Your email address usually contains two parts separated by an @ sign such as this. For example, the Mommy Times address is netmom@mommytimes.com. The first section contains your abbreviated name, your nickname, or a handle. The second part of the address directs the mail to the proper computer. Since spell check hasn't always been available with email, flawless spelling isn't critical.
Also, net etiquette or netiquette dictates that we do not type in all capital letters because the receiver interprets this as shouting.
Now, let's actually prepare and send an email. To send a new message, simply click on New Message and a blank form appears. You'll notice that your return address is automatically entered for you. Type in the receiver's address, the topic you're writing about, and you're ready to write.
Dear Mom, hope you got my last email. Heard the latest about Aunt Ruby's ex-husband's first wife's stepdaughter's boyfriend? Details in my next email. Kids fine, I'm fine. Love, Trish.
When you're ready to send your email, click on Send. You may also respond to mail that someone else has sent to you by simply clicking Reply. The receiver's email address will automatically be inserted.
You can write one letter and send it to your entire family. You can forward a letter that you've received. For instance, say a friend sends you an email about a great new site. You can share that information with any of your friends that have email.
Another feature of email is its ability to attach or send an entire file from your computer to another. This is done by using the attach command. You can also delete email if you don't need to keep it.
Since email is included with your ISP account, it's a fast, free, fun way to communicate.
And of course, there's internet for the younger set. Kids love the internet, and with the gamut of software available today, it's become an invaluable one-on-one learning tool. Schools are so excited about the benefits of the internet. Many schools are doing everything they can to provide internet access to their students as quickly as possible.
Some parents express concern that the net can be a dangerous place for a child. That's why software has been developed to help monitor children and prevent them from accessing certain types of sites. When tapping into the resources of the internet, a child's potential is immeasurable.
When tapping into the resources of the internet, your potential for growth is immeasurable. So what the heck's the net? Now you know.
Any reason to feel intimidated? I don't think so.
Feeling confident now, Melanie?
You'd be surprised.
So what do you have to say now?
Where's my mouse?
That's the spirit, Melanie. You know, we believe in this technology and know you can succeed. Don't fear the computer mouse in your house.
Take charge and tap into the power.
Delivery for Trish and Deb.
Oh, who are they from? Who are they from?
Let's take a look. The card says www.roses.com. Thanks, M.
M? Melanie! What can I say? You were great teachers. And you know, since you were kind enough to teach me about the internet, it only seems fair that I should share some little part of that knowledge with my fellow man. What do you know about the internet?
You know, I think a man could probably do it.
Definitely.
Come visit our website and send us an email to let us know how you're doing.
We'd love to hear from you.
Really, it's one of the most vital, important sites on the web. MOMMYTIMES.com.
Unfortunately, mommytimes.com has not been used anymore. Well, I hope you enjoy your video. Special thanks to Everything is Terrible and WebSoup for this video, and go check out their links in the description below. Everything is Terrible and WebSoup video. And that's not all. Castle Carousel, Internet Moms Remix. 3 videos will be here from link in the description below on this video. You must tap into the power of YouTube. This is George saying goodbye from JGN. Until next time, America. And you must subscribe.